I always rave about this series, and yet for some reason I don't have a review on the channel. So this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. So this is Naz. Welcome to the channel, and today I am going to be doing a review for Hinamatsuri. Yep, and kind of just to drive the point home, that right there where Hina is chilling. Really, this image tells 1,000 words, I guess, and this is it right there. That's my review. We're done. You can stop watching the video and be on your way. So this is a slice of life, and also somewhat of a reverse isekai in a way. Our main character, Hina, one day out of the blue, falls from the sky, pretty much literally and figuratively also, into the house of Nitta right here, this man right here, Bam, who is maybe he's a yakuza member, more of a middle management type. He's not high ranking, somewhere, and he's in his apartment, fancy apartment. He's a vase collector, so he collects vases. Somewhat artistic also. He has that bouginess going for him, and Hina just falls from the sky, kind of. And the series uses parodies the Terminator in that sense. Oh man, yeah, the first volume parodies the Terminator, just falling from the nowhere. So Hina falls from this, comes from another dimension, and into this man's house. In and the way she, enters into our the reader's viewpoint is funny. So I don't want to reveal that, but so Hina does join this man's house, and so the Nita is wondering, like, did I drink too much? What the hell is going on? Am I seeing things? And from there, comedy and character relationship, it's just a semantic of storytelling and slice of life, daily life, but taking things to extreme and just exploring it. So that is Hina and how she comes to live with Nita, and they kind of get into the role of foster parents and foster child. So Hina is somewhat a little bit of a air, she kind of does not care, or some of her history is hinted at, so we don't really know what has happened to her in her previous life or wherever she came from. She does have psychic powers, and we, the readers, are hinted. There are hints given about some of the way that she was dealt with as a child in that world, and she's surprised as to how Nita is dealing with her, because Nita does not, for one, order her around or tell her to use her power for his benefit. So she's shocked at that, and she also helps him out somehow. So there is benefits for both of them, and in kind of like a father, and they really do take into that role of being father and daughter later on throughout the series, and that relationship is built, goes through a lot of trials, error, and hardship. So it's just beautiful comedy between the duo. There's two other characters that also kind of drive the story and are funny. So our second psychic that comes later on is Anzu. Yeah, Anzu is not fortunate enough to fall into, somebody who already has an apartment, who already has a situation, and who took, Hina in as a parental figure. She kind of comes into the world similar, Terminator style, and has to fend for herself. So, yeah, through Anzu, we see how, the people who are homeless. So it dives into some heavy topic, but it still manages to make it funny and not preachy. So Anzu's character goes through some stuff too, and her arc is actually even more interesting, and I actually like her more. And it's just funny the way for her to come into this world, fend for herself, and some of the stuff that happens to her through neglect. So it touches on some issues concerning maybe homelessness, and maybe perhaps even children who are homeless. So it does touch on those issues, but it does not, make it depressing. It just lightly brings it in a the way they execute it is perfect. So the third character that also comes in here, and we follow some of her dailies, slice of life that I really liked, was also right here. Another, bam, she's praying, but that's Hitomi. Hitomi is a character who, she does well in school. She is She comes to class. She pays attention. Yeah, she's just a stand-up person, really. But I don't want to say what happens to her because it is good to find out through reading the series. So, but she does fall into a role that is not suitable for a middle school student. But yet at the same time, that role that she falls into, it's not anything bad or anything really creepy. It's just a funny role. Takes in more of an adultish role that, as a teenager, she's not supposed to, somewhat. But it's funny how she kind of stumbles into that, and the way she actually or either embraces that, or how she acts in that role, just is comedy, and I liked her in that role, exploration. So, and she has a talent for it, by the way. So that talent is just flawless. So the series is, reads kind of episodic and deals with these characters. The cool thing too is that the supporting cast, so just the people around, the people that we see, uh, some of the people that Nita encounters, or Hina, even Hitomi, some of all these characters encounter each other. They see each other in the market, even the homeless folks, and we follow them, and just the connection. So there is a network, and all these characters bleed into one another, and it feels like you're really watching real people in a city. So it's kind of, I felt like it was similar to like JoJo's part four of that city. What is it? The Miori, that whole city, and the stuff that was going on. This kind of feels like these whole slice of life is happening in a city, and everybody around is kind of the characters. They have a role, and they bring something to the table. So I really like this. So I'm always raving about it, and I was shocked that I didn't have a review for the series. So A plus, double plus. That's what I give it. Yeah. Let me know if you guys have read it. The anime also on uh, that Crunchyroll is great. Great. I've been waiting for the second season to come. Probably not gonna happen, but yeah. Also, another thing, I gotta thank these people here, One Piece Books, for bringing this to us, and they do a great job releasing these. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see what we got here. Okay, not that. Maybe this one. This is it. I like this pose right here. So this could be the Ginyu Force, maybe, or it could be JoJo stance. Who knows? But yeah, this character, this series likes to parody a lot of pop culture. So it's funny in that regard. Yeah, look at that. Look at that sullen face. Tell me you don't like that. So, but that's the review for Hinamatsuri. Long time supposed to be, actually, yeah. I cannot believe it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the series. Comment, like, subscribe, yada yada. Woo! Peace.